Hi, I am Dr. Deepak Sukheja, Associate Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, VNR VJIT, Hyderabad. So as we know that blockchain technology is one emerging technology. So today in this lecture or in the video, I will be discuss the fundamental of blockchain technologies. To understand the blockchain fundamentals, I have framed three questions. So first, is blockchain technology a relatively new technology? Second, what fundamental knowledge and skills are required for a developer to build blockchain application? And third, can all type of application be implemented using the blockchain technology? So answer of these three questions definitely will help you to understand the basic fundamental, basic principle and basic concept of the blockchain technology. So let's explore the question number one. Is blockchain technology a relatively new technology? Obviously, your answer may be yes or no. If your answer is yes, then what are new? If your answer is no, in case of that, why you are saying that the blockchain technology is not a new technology? Give the references. Now the answers is in between both. Okay, so yes, definitely this is a new technology, and definitely just it is not the completely new technology. It is one kind of the hybrid technology. So correct answer is it is one kind of the cocktail, or just you can say the combination of old technology in a new forms, or just we can be say that the blockchain technology is served as a new technology, but it is inherited from the various technology. So now one supplementary questions arrived here. What are those technologies? So the answer is available in this PPT. Yeah, just check it this image or look at this image. So in this image, you will be found the blockchain technology is nothing. It is one kind of the chemical reactions. Okay, so chemical reactions of the computer networks, database or data warehousing, cryptography or information security. So we can be defined or we can be draw one definition of the blockchain technology. The blockchain technology is the combination of the four different technologies. One is the computer networks, another is the data warehouse, another than cryptography, and finally information security. So the technology, the various technologies used in the blockchain technology, cryptography, particularly using for the hashing and digital address, or just we can say to encrypt the data. Another is the computer networks to implement the peer-to-peer network or decentralization network or distributed networks. And third, the database. Obviously, just the one definition of the blockchain technology. This is one kind of the record keeping system. If we are talking about the record keeping system, definitely it will be derived from the database only. And then finally, information security. So just because you have the lot of information, what kind of the information you want to be secured and what kind of the information you can open with the users will be derived from information security. So now the question number two. What the fundamental knowledge and skills are required for a developer to build the blockchain technology or blockchain application, as we discussed in the previous slides. So again, the answer, to design and develop any blockchain application, the fundamental requirement including knowledge of the cryptography, computer networks, database / data warehousing, and information security. So now the question number three, can all type of application be implemented using the blockchain technology? So just the answer, look at this two images. Finally, answer is also here is no. So just you can be implement the few kind of the application with the blockchain technology, and as well as also just like the real-time data processing, high frequency transactions or the legacy system replacement is not be possible to implement with the blockchain technology. The final answer, we cannot be implement all kind of the application with the help of blockchain technology. Now again, one supplementary question based on the question number three. Which kind of the application are suggested or feasible through the blockchain technology, or just is any kind of the process check through which we can be check the feasibility of the blockchain? Yes, there is one kind of the process check. With the help of that, we can be check the proposed application is feasible for the blockchain technology or not. So just this is again the reference diagram. So first step in the proposed application, you have to be checked, is the proposed application deal with the database, or do you want to be manage your data for the auditing purpose or in the immutable form? Obviously, your answers may be yes or no. So just if your answer is no, in that case, the application is not be feasible for the blockchain technology. Here the feasible check fail. If your answer is yes, then again the next questions will become under the process. Is proposed application deal with the multi-user? Again, your answers may be in the form of yes or no. So if in case of no, obviously the feasible check fail, application is not be feasible for the blockchain technology. If your answer is yes, then ask the third question or find out the answer of the third question. Do you allow the participation of the users during the decision making process? Again, simple. It may be answer yes or no. Suppose if your answer is no, again the feasibility check fail. If your answer is yes, then obviously yes, the blockchain can be possible. Blockchain can be provide the excellent solutions for the proposed application. So the feasibility check pass. So just this is one kind of the process diagram through which you can be check the feasibility of the blockchain for the proposed application. I will be use this particular process diagram as a reference in the at the time of explaining the type of blockchain technology, smart contract and consensus mechanism, because this is the one kind of the root cause of the blockchain technology. So now the elementaries and the key terminologies used in the blockchain technology. First, decentralization or the distributed architecture. Obviously, this is derived from the computer network. Immutability, data warehouse, derived from the database and the data warehousing. Consensus mechanism, transparencies and security is derived from the cryptography, and scalability and recordable. So this is the another properties, or just this is the another normal terminologies used when we define the definition of the blockchain or when we characterize or find out the features of the blockchain technology. So now just based on the previous three questions, we can define the definition of the blockchain. Obviously, just because of the various component or the various technology used in the blockchain technology, so just we cannot be defined the single definition. You can be defined the multiple definition of the blockchain technology. So in terms of the business perspective, the definition will be different. In terms of the technical perspectives, the definitions will be different. So the both definitions are mentioned here. Suppose if you want to be defined in terms of the business perspective, it is the distributed digital ledger. And in terms of the technical perspective, so the blockchain is a chain of the transaction grouped together in blocks and organized in the logical manner. So distributed ledger, each block is securely linked to the previous block except for the first block, which is called the Genesis block. So the Genesis block is the initial block of the blockchain. Thank you.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe VNR Digital Learning Resource YouTube channel.